loss, but how proud are you of your girls tonight?
Pretty proud. We showed a lot of grit, a lot of toughness. You know, it's tough when you dig yourself a hole that early on, but you know, we kind of stuck to the game plan. They did a great job playing hard and staying disciplined. And you know, it's a loss, but you can find a lot of good things that we did. We got back on track after those first few minutes and did a good job of just fighting till the very end.
Yeah, you make a good point of saying, you know, when you get into that, get into a bad position to begin with, it can be quite hard to bring it back. How important was that for you to see your players be able to bring that back from such a deficit?
It's really important. It's one of those things that as you kind of go through the year, you kind of learn about your team, and you want to see the process just continue to grow. And you know, our team is really good. You know, we're a little bit of a front runner, and we've talked about that as a team of just when things are going real well, we're feeling good, and everything just flows for us. And when things don't go well for us, you know, we've always kind of had a tendency to try and it's always a little bit rougher. And tonight, you know, we could have just folded up shop real early when they start the game the way they did. And you know, we did a phenomenal job of really just fighting back and showing some grit and toughness. And it's a great learning experience for us in a tough conference and everything like that. Casper, you know, to their credit, they hung in there the whole game and they do a great job. But I was really happy with the way we battled.
Yeah, talking about some of the stats now. For example, Eastern Wyoming today, they got 34 rebounds to Casper's 29. You know, turnovers, there was 20 for Eastern, but 8 for Casper. In terms of the stats, just talk to me a little bit about how you see that, how you value.
You know, it's funny because stats can be misleading, but you can always, as you look through them, you can find different storylines within them. And, you know, we've shown our players the stats for a long time. We talked about how talented they can be. You know, when you basically, you know, every 2 out of every 3 shots we get an assist on. And, you know, last weekend we shot the ball really well. And even tonight, we shot the ball over 40%. Good amount of assists to made field goals. You know, we're kind of in that every 2. I think tonight we were probably a little bit more 50% than 60% assist to made field goal ratio. But, you know, when you start looking at things like rebounding, those are toughness stats. Those are hustle stats. And so when you can win the rebounding battle, you can look at that and go, man, like, they hit a bunch of shots, but a lot of things that we did toughness-wise, you know, the turnovers, we were way too many in the first half. I think we had 13 in the first half, only 6 in the second half, and that led to us chipping away, winning the third quarter, and playing, you know, pretty much even and winning the fourth quarter, or winning the whole second half, you know, on the scoreboard. We showed a lot of toughness in those stats.
And just lastly, on Nicolina, who I assume is your player of the match for tonight, how well did you think she did tonight?
You know, I thought, you know, she's going to hate because I'm brutally honest with them. And, you know, she's been, you know, she's coming off of a Region 9 Player of the Week, you know, where she was averaging 18 and a half and 7. And clearly Casper knew. Like, Casper was ready, and she got, you know, figuratively punched in the mouth a little bit. And, you know, it took her a little bit to, like, resettle, refocus. And when she did, you know, she's from her freshman year to where she's at now, the growth in terms of defensively, her rebounding, her toughness. You know, there was a play in the second half where she catches the ball in the post and tries to drive, and I thought she got fouled probably 3 times, and they didn't get a call. And she still goes up and she finishes the layup. And to see her grow like that over the course of 2 years, you know, that's a play that she could have easily, you know, thrown her hands up and, you know, cried about, like, we didn't get the foul, but she showed tremendous toughness in that moment to make the bucket, get back on defense to go play again. And that's, yeah, she did a phenomenal job. And, you know, she did a great job for us. The AMC did a great job for us tonight, really settling us down early on when they got up on us and we dug that hole. The AMC really, you know, settled us down. And, you know, Allie's just constant. You know, she's been constant. Yai has been constant. So, you know, we're really growing together, and it's a lot of fun.
Cool. Coach Larsen, thank you so much
for
your insight. Now moving on to you, Nicolina. Your day-to-day, from your perspective, how did you think the game went?
I think I'm proud of my team that we fought until the end. No matter how we started the game, and I'm pretty sure we showed them that we can play with them.
Yeah.
So,
How difficult was it today for you to try and defend their number one? Brought out a lot of points tonight, 30 points for her, but how difficult was it to contain her tonight?
Well, we had her on scout. We knew that she was a very good player, so we tried our best.
That's all you can do a lot of the time. And just on a personal note, you know, tonight you were around about 60% from the field. How happy are you with your performance tonight?
You know, I'm happy for my own success, but I would be way happier if we ended up with the win too. So.
Of course. And how impressed are you with the rest of the girls? You know, you all came together tonight for a really solid performance against a Casper team who are regarded as one of the best in the conference. How do you feel as though you managed to cope with that pressure?
Well, like coach said already, like I'm so proud of my team because we could have easily, like, we did that big goal in the beginning. We could have easily quit in the beginning, but we didn't. We stayed fighting. Like Guy, Leonce, everyone did their job. Like Ari on the rebounding side, like everyone did their job.
Nicolina, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.